A theological issue that all religions shudder. You want to believe in almighty, all-knowing, all-powerful God. And then you look around. Not only in the human kingdom that you see tremendous suffering. That's just a minor part of living kingdom. Look at the living kingdom in its totality. Millions of insects, animals, killing and munching each other while they're alive. Not millions, trillions, not even billions. The human population is 7 billion. The animal population is trillions. Now these insects, animals are munching and crunching each other and eating each other alive. Have you seen those Discovery channels where they kind of chase any poor little gazelle and tear it apart? And people are like, oh, this is horrendous. It's really very bloodthirsty. So the biologists call this nature is red in tooth and claw. Look around, nature is red. That's why Richard Dawkins is an atheist. He says, how can you believe in this almighty supreme personality in charge of this creation when you see all the suffering in the living kingdom, not in the human kingdom, animal in the living kingdom? How can you reconcile these two? There is no, you see, this is a very tough question to answer. So what happens is this. A monotheist God sitting in the heavens, okay, I'm in charge, I set you off, is in trouble. You start to shudder with this question. This is why majority of youngsters today, including the thinking youngsters, whether they are evolutionary biologists or whatever, are prepared to become atheist, saying no God. Not forget about I'm agnostic, maybe there is a God. They say there is no God. For the simple reason they see so much suffering all around. What is the Hindu response? It's a very important question. Hindus say monotheism will crack up. So if you say Vishnu is there, we are in trouble. If you say Shiva is there, you are in trouble. What's the Hindu response? Hindu response is this. It says this idea of looking at religion in a personalized manner, like a super personality, like superhuman, as God, will crack up, won't work. You need to move from this kind of personalized religion to an impersonal religion. What's impersonal? Not looking for this, if you like, a resolution with some superhuman looking over our shoulder. Saying the underpinning of this reality is something dramatic, dynamic, that expresses itself as the creation, becomes more visible as living things and becomes visible as human beings. And in the process, it has a habit of biting itself, chomping each other up. This is the way the cookie crumbles. This is how the spirit manifests itself as this creation, and in the process pays a price. It munches itself. It bites itself. This is the way the world, the spirit unfolds. So when you look at this in a very principle-oriented Hinduism rather than personality-oriented Hinduism, you can at least respond. You don't really solve the problem. There is still suffering. You don't solve the problem, but you said at least there is no personal God to challenge or attack and say knock him down. So we say no personality, principle-oriented religion. And the example I give is this: like you believe in Lord Gravity because you're holding everybody down and allowing us to survive. And the same Lord Gravity will bring a stone down and kill your friends. So you go, oh, Lord Gravity, what have you done? He said, this is how the cookie crumbles. The thing that's holding you down will bring out stones as well and crush you. So be ready for it. It's a principle-oriented Hinduism that stands to this challenge, stands up to this challenge. But a monotheistic religion or monotheistic Hinduism cannot stand up to this challenge of why suffering. We don't know. Just the answer.
Free e-learning course in Hinduism. To register, please visit www.hindu-academy.com.
Talks on Hinduism. Sponsored by People Care. Encouraging caring for the elderly in their own homes. For more information, please visit peoplecare.com.